Welcome back to the channel. We know your time is precious, so we're diving straight into a summary of 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel, packed with all the actionable insights you need to transform your business and your mindset. Ever wondered why some companies just explode onto the scene, while others, no matter how hard they hustle, can barely make a dent? Maybe you've got this burning idea, but you're thinking, am I just chasing another dream that's already been done? Or you've been playing it safe, just improving a product rather than trying to build something completely new. Well, in 0 to 1, Peter Thiel tackles those exact questions. He doesn't just talk about doing better, he talks about doing different, about creating the future rather than just living in it. If you're ready to shift from being just another competitor to someone who's really innovating, this book is about to drop some game-changing insights. Let's begin. First, monopolize the market by creating something unique. Peter Thiel argues that monopolies are actually good because they foster innovation. When a company dominates a market, it can think long-term and build new technologies that revolutionize industries. Think about Google. It didn't just make a better search engine, it redefined how we search the internet. Now, Google is a near monopoly, allowing it to experiment with everything from self-driving cars to AI. Instead of copying what's out there, ask yourself, what can I create that doesn't exist yet but people desperately need? Second, competition is for losers. The author says, competing in an existing market often leads to marginal gains. It's about surviving, not thriving. Real innovation, Thiel argues, happens when you avoid direct competition and create something so different that you own the market. Imagine you open a coffee shop and try to compete with Starbucks. Unless you're offering something radically different, you'll end up just another face in the crowd. But what if you offered a completely different experience, like a coffee shop that only serves rare, single-origin beans and provides an art gallery atmosphere? Now you've got something unique. Focus less on trying to beat competitors and more on how you can make them irrelevant by creating something new. Third, definite optimism. Have a vision for the future. Thiel talks about definite optimism, where success comes from having a clear, defined vision for the future and actively working towards it. Most people are indefinite optimists, meaning they hope the future will be better but have no plan to shape it. Steve Jobs is a perfect example of definite optimism. He didn't just think the future would be better. He had a very specific vision of how technology could change the world, and he made it happen with Apple's revolutionary products like the iPhone and iPad. Don't just hope for a better future. Define what you want to achieve and create a step-by-step plan to get there. Now, I want to take a moment and share what really struck me after reading this book. There's a lot of wisdom packed into 0 to 1, but one of the most eye-opening ideas for me was that competition is for losers. It completely flipped my perspective. We're so often told that competition is healthy, that it's a sign we're in the right market, but Thiel argues the opposite. It's not just about being better than your competitors, it's about being different. That's what allows you to escape the race altogether and become a monopoly in your own right. Back to the fourth one, start small, but think big. Thiel advises starting small and focusing on dominating a niche market first. Once you've established yourself in one area, you can expand, but you need to get traction somewhere specific before going broad. Facebook didn't start as a global social network, it was exclusive to Harvard students. Only after proving success in that niche did Mark Zuckerberg roll it out to other colleges and then to the world. Find your niche, master it, and use that as a springboard to scale bigger. Fifth, don't follow trends, create them. One of the most powerful points in 0 to 1 is that following trends will only make you a follower. True innovation means ignoring what's hot right now and thinking about what the future needs. Take Tesla, for instance. When electric cars weren't trendy, Elon Musk didn't just jump on a bandwagon, he created a new one, envisioning a world where sustainable energy is the norm. Instead of jumping on the next hot trend, ask yourself, what trend should exist and how can I lead it? So let's quickly recap the key takeaways from 0 to 1 that will help you innovate, not imitate. First, monopolize the market. Don't compete, dominate by offering something completely unique. Second, competition is for losers. Focus on making your competitors irrelevant by creating something new. Third, definite optimism. Have a clear vision of the future and a plan to get there. Fourth, start small, but think big. Master a niche before scaling. Fifth, don't follow trends, create them. True innovation comes from building the trends of tomorrow, not following the trends of today. Remember, it's all about building the future. not just improving the present. Get specific with your vision, find your niche, and don't be afraid to create something the world hasn't seen yet. Thanks for sticking around until the end, champions. The biggest lesson from 0 to 1? It's this. Innovate, don't imitate. Build something the world truly needs but doesn't yet have. If you're hungry to keep growing and building your own path forward, I highly recommend checking out the videos on your screen next. Make sure to hit that subscribe button like this video and drop a comment if you've got questions or insights to share. Let's keep leveling up together.